If you recall the definition I gave earlier, vigorous women choose the audience and the character. The midwives knew what the king had ordered of them, but they made a conscious choice not to comply. Instead, they went against the grain. Women of excellence do what is right, not for fear of man, but for fear of God. Let me call the role of some excellent women who went against the grain. Come here again, Esther, who had to go save her people from being in annihilation. Did she not say before she left, if I perish, I shall perish? She didn't conform or comply. She went against the grain. That's what women of excellence do. Oh, come on over here, Jehovah Judge Israel. You know I had to call them there. Was it not you that led the Israelites to victory over superior Canaanite forces? After Barak grew reluctant to leave. See, Deborah didn't waste no time. She just said, don't even worry about it, bro. I got this. I'm going to march on to do what I need to do for my people. When war and oppression came, she chose the honest and challenging and led her people. Let me bring it on home a little bit more. You remember Shirley Chisholm? She did not comply as she campaigned. Unvolved. On January 25th, 1972, she became the first major party black candidate for president of the United States and the first woman to run for the Democratic presidential nomination. She went against the grain. We know about Harriet Tubman. She did not comply. She led slaves to the Underground Railroad freedom. Ida B. Wells Barnett went against the grain when she began to document the lynchings that were occurring in 1892. Fannie Lou Hamer did not compromise as she grew sick and tired of being sick and tired of our voting rights not being protected. We all know Rosa Parks was just tired and wanted to go home when she did not comply. When they asked her to give up her seat on the bus on December 1st, 1955 in Montgomery, Alabama. On July 11, 2000, the AME Church elected Bishop Bethel Murray McKenzie. I'm going to read it to you. On July 11, 2000, the AME Church elected Bishop Bethel Murray McKenzie as its first female bishop in its 213-year history. She went against the grain. And last but not least, as my daughter calls her Miss Michelle, First Lady Michelle Obama from the south side of Chicago, Chi-Town, went against the grain that she attended Princeton University and Harvard Law School. And what about us? Come on now. And what about us? Do you conform to the ways of the world or with vigor go against the grain and do what is right for the glory of God and the kingdom? And what about us? Do you easily give in to the demands that will deter your walk with God, keeping you from becoming the woman of excellence that you're destined to be? I don't know about you, but as I said earlier, I take orders from the only one who is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. I only conform to the ways of my master. There's no compromising when it comes to my God. Women of excellence don't conform or try to worldly things. Amen? Now, the term midwife, because I can't leave this midwife thing alone. The term midwife means with a woman. Okay? The job of the midwife is to aid the woman in the delivery of babies. Midwives are also trained to recognize and deal with deviations from the norm.
All right. Work on it.
Midwives are trained to recognize and deal with deviations from the norm. That means something ain't working out right. Something is not working for your good. I don't know about you, but I have had some of those deviations in my life. I have had some abnormalities that have caused me to seek out someone who is more experienced than I am. Now, this doesn't have anything to do with this, but one of the problems is African American women have We don't know how to come over here and say, Pastor Lucas, I don't understand this thing right here. Can you help me with this? Or we don't know how to come over here and say, First Lady Harris, you look beautiful today. I love that dress you have on. We don't know how to come over here to Minister Stevens and say, I didn't understand how to break down that scripture. Can you help me with that? Because we got too much pride. Excellence can't happen all by itself. It has to be helped. The midwife, if you will allow me to use my spiritual imagination, is the angel that God sends on his behalf to help you birth through and be delivered from your problem. The midwife is the angel that God sends on his behalf to help you birth through and be delivered from your problem. The midwife is the angel that God sends to protect you from the enemy when you don't see him coming. The Hebrew women did not know if they were going to give birth to a boy or girl. The midwife would be the first to see it coming. The midwife is the angel that provides personal loving care, covering all emotional and supportive aspects. The midwife is the angel that God sends with experience and a wealth of knowledge to impart when you feel like you don't know the answer, or you don't know which way is up, or you don't know if you're coming or going. A woman of excellence does not arrive at her destination all by herself on foot. Rather, God sends a midwife with wings to help her rise to the occasion. Do you understand that? Oh, well, a woman of excellence does not arrive anywhere by herself on foot. God sends a midwife with wings, that's an angel, to help her rise to the occasion. In the text, we see that the two midwives have problems. The Pharaoh ordered them to kill all baby boys that were born. The midwives feared God and disobeyed him, not knowing what their fate would be. How many of us have problems and we don't know what we do know what we should do, but because of fear of man, we go to the other side. God was kind to the midwives, and because the midwives feared God, he gave them families of their own. This is my last point, and I need you to understand this. Your problems are your opportunity to prosper. Your problems will dictate to you your season. Your problems will eliminate people from your life that don't have no business. In your problems that you learn how to praise the process. It is in your problems that you become delivered from whatever it is that was keeping you stagnant from being the woman of excellence that God has called you. Your fear of God and your faith in God will cause you to persist through to excellence. There is somebody, when God and I were having a good time with this last night, I said, Lord, why are you having me to give this message on an excellent woman, what an excellent woman is? Because there's somebody who doesn't understand. They think that because of the situation that they went through, that they are not worthy to be an excellent woman. A situation is a situation. No one's situation ranks higher over the other. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, if you were addicted to drugs, come on now. That's your victory when you come out on the other side. You can use it as a testimony. If you had been arrested or raped or even bullied, that's your victory. Use it to come out on the other side. Come on, commit suicide. God taught you through it so you can use it. It doesn't matter your situation. know that God is preparing you for your walk in excellence.